Look, I'm not trying to play the fifth. Look, but they control this system. Look, who you think bring the drugs in and the guns in and the look, we had Mega Evans, we had more than Malcolm. Now who the fuck you think killed him? J. Edgar who would distort the Panthers, then they brought the crack and they killed him. Look, you already know that I bring the smoke, no filter. The hood is full of broke dope dealers. Understand it like Inspector Gadget, man. I'm about to go get them. Don't wanna see no more killers. Don't wanna see no more deaths. Start that G with the polo bill. Got a vision like Jermaine Dupri, and if you can't hear me, then you're so deaf. Whole pies is where he sold that shelf. No monsters where he told that ref. Feeling like Sugar Ray Leonard. Hunger, but you should've made dinner. Some people gotta get drunk to have courage, boy. You done got full of that liquor. We don't even fight no more. Soon as you hit him in the mouth, you gonna pull out that pistol. Shit so sweet, but it's better like pink juice. Know how that we do. Now we got a sweet tooth. Goodwill special. You can go and get a cheap suit. Chillin' no beef soup. Glass out soup. Straight from the motherland. Then we got deep roots. They can't defeat you. They just wanna beat you. Shotgun and chains, boy. They used to beat you. Now we be killing each other. Lord, I be missing my brother. I tell my mother I love her. We gotta look out for each other. At times I be smothered. I suffer from so much depression. When you feel my pain, then you know it's connected. You been exposed like a hoe when she naked. I got that sauce like a bowl of spaghetti. I'm an evil tested living legend. I already did my time. 5 years in prison. I'm no longer on parole. No more. Case closed. So for now I'll just live life in East Texas. And oh no, oh no. Hey, yeah, 903 East. Charles that. 903 East Texas. Living legend. Well respected.
What it do, what it do. It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, shout out to my audience. Shout out to those that's rocking with me. Yo, we back in the kitchen. There's a whole lot of goddamn sauce in this pot, man. Let's get to the shot. I don't know if I never make it, they gon' celebrate it, but I'm dedicated and I'm elevated, got a gift from God. Now I never let the devil take it, this is a celebration. Feel like I'm the greatest, but they try to treat me like I'm basic. I showed y'all love, I didn't get no favors, I couldn't even give me no seat at the table. They treated me like a waiter. Listen, man, what I'm trying to say is, Usyk is calling out a 45-year-old Deontay Wilder. And he gets surpassed once again. All I'm saying is, if you notice, the fighters I criticize the most are fighters that are on the pound for pound list. When you consider pound for pound, bro, I expect pound for pound type shit. I expect pound for pound type moves. I'm hearing some people talk about Wilder's right hand. Let me tell you something, bro. Wilder is 45 years old. He old, bro. Not only is he 45 years old, we can talk about that right hand all we want. Wilder been gunshot his last 3 fights. The Joseph Parker fight, wasn't he gunshot? The Zhang fight, wasn't he gunshot? Even in his last fight against this black dude that he fought way in Kentucky with BLK Prime, he was a little gunshot. No, pimpin'. Wilder is coming off 4 back-to-back losses. Outside of this little tune-up with the black dude he fought, Wilder is coming off 4 back-to-back losses, and everybody quiet. Because I remember 4 or 5 years ago, Usyk didn't want no parts of Wilder. The whole boxing world seen that. Oh, that's why he went the UK way, and he's on a whole UK journey. Bro, he has fought Joshua and Daniel Dubois. And that has made him the #1 or top 3 pound for pound fighter in boxing. But you know what? I got a bad motherfucker for you, motherfucker. And there's no way I would pick Wilder at this point. He too gunshot. Wilder before Fury, it ain't fair. Wilder before Fatback Fury and all that cheating shit, it wouldn't have been fair for Usyk to fight Wilder. That shit wouldn't have looked fair because Usyk does not have no impeccable ass defense. Usyk get hit in every fight flush. He ain't got no hellified defense. That right hand would have sniped his ass. Would have put him to sleep. Easy work. Before Fury, Usyk was easy work for Wilder. Easy work. Easy work. And Wilder got the reach. He coming straight down the pipe. Easy. At 45 years old, and after, going through that shit with Fury, being knocked out, Wilder has been knocked out a couple times now. Fury knocked him clean out in the third fight. Zhang knocked him out. Yeah, he got up, but you get what I'm saying. Like, these brutal blows, and I ain't seen Fury punching like this ever since. Look at any Fury fight, you ain't never seen him punch like the way he was in the second and the third, especially the third fight. How he rocked that last knockdown in the 10th round. He hit Wilder and Wilder did a merry-go-round. That shit looked like kind of like when Ali dropped Foreman, but it was more devastating than that. Wilder was knocked out. You ain't never seen Fury do that. Ever. You never seen it. Fury couldn't even hurt Usyk. Like, this shit is wild. But Wilder just couldn't seem to take his power. What I'm trying to say is, bro, it's a sad day in Black America. I ain't wanted to do no goddamn videos, bro, because I just haven't, bro. I haven't had the desire me with every breath you breathe. Please, just desire me. You motherfuckers know nothing about that talk. Let your eyes be filled with joy. Listen. Anyway, man, I just been like, I'm just looking at. Hey, and did y'all see the way Pitbull kind of walked Lamont Roach down in that way and kind of walked his ass down? That's just a little side note. I got Pitbull Cruz by stoppage, or just I got him winning. No, bro. I think Lamont Roach, you made a poor move, bro. You coming off the biggest winner or the biggest fight of your career, and you turn around and fight Pitbull Cruz, who's coming off 3 losses, but you're fighting him in a crowd full of nothing but Mexicans, so you're giving him the A side. But you coming off a pay-per-view. Isaac Cruz has not fought on a pay-per-view in about 5 or 6 fights. You coming off a pay-per-view fight, and you're giving him home field advantage. Dope and Dolph. I don't like us. I just don't like, we just give up everything. We gave up Whitney. We gave the white boy Michael Jackson. We gave up Bobby Brown. We gave up goddamn Prince. We just done gave everything. And now we gave them Pac. We gave them Biggie. We gave them goddamn me Big L. We just done gave every fucking thing. Just done gave everything, and now we have nothing left to give but a bullshit ass culture and a swag and some shit like that. We give up everything, bro. Just give up everything. Anyway, I haven't heard this interview. I think I listened to 1 minute of it and I cut it off. But I'm gonna play this video of Wilder talking to old Ellie, the culture vulture. And I'm gonna see what he got to say, and I'm gonna react to it. But I'm just giving my thoughts on this. I cannot believe. Well, I ain't gonna say I can't believe it. It's just amazing how Usyk gets a pass. Fabio Wardley supposed to be front line up because you were gonna fight Joseph Parker. If a lot of people thought Joseph Parker was gonna win. Oh, Usyk was gonna fight Joseph Parker because he know his style. He's very familiar. They done been in the gym. They very familiar with each other, and they damn near homies. So yeah, Usyk was gonna fight Joseph Parker off the rip, and then you can come out and say shit like, "Well, I ain't gonna never fight Moses Atama." What kind of champion says that? These motherfuckers get passed, bro. We still Better Beef and Bivol are both still on the pound for pound list, bro. Can we at least remove one of them motherfuckers? Y'all say Better Beef. Oh, well, take his old ass off the pound for pound list, bro. Let's get the fuck out of here, bro. Anyway, man, listen, and I'm gonna tell you another thing. I think Wilder is shell shocked, and I also think Wilder has no punch resistance left. Joseph Parker damn near stopped Wilder. Wilder's punch resistance is gone. Um, and the way Usyk all of a sudden done started punching, the way he done knocked out Daniel Boy, and the way he punching and damn near knocked out Fatback Fury, Usyk has become a puncher at heavyweight. He wasn't no puncher when he fought Chaz Witherspoon. And he wasn't no puncher when the boy fought 47-year-old Derek Chisora. I swear, bro, white privilege, that shit will last forever. Um, Touch is wonderful. Your love is so marvelous. Joy, that's what I feel when I'm with you. Nothing, no one could compare to what we had. Love, it feels so good. I'm so glad you're mine. Oh. Do, do, do. Listen, what I'm trying to say to you people is, they treated Wilder like a runaway slave. I just want to make a comparison. Look at how PBC did Wilder. Because after that Fury shit, Wilder was over. Wilder had to go over there with Turkey. And then Turkey crashed Wilder out after that Zane fight and dropped his ass. Never brought him back. Isaac Cruz done lost 4 fights. And look what PBC doing for him. Now he headlining. Ain't this shit on pay-per-view? He headlining in San Antonio. PBC never gave up on Isaac Cruz. Just like they never gave up on Leo Santa Cruz. But look at how they done Wilder. Man, they threw Wilder away. Wilder had to go to BLK. He been everywhere. Top Rank don't want him. The Zone don't want him. So he had to go to BLK Prime. He tried to fuck with Turkey. Turkey crashed him out. I will say this, though. Joseph Parker, nah, bro. Wilder would have beat the shit out you at Prime Wilder. But Wilder would have always struggled with a Zhang. That's a big motherfucker. Zhang would have always, and with that black trainer, yeah, Zhang would have always been a problem for Wilder. Prime or no prime, that straight left hand, Wilder would have had a hard time getting out of the way of that. Zhang might have beat a prime Wilder with the power, especially that right hook. How he threw that. Wilder was always susceptible to a right hook because he keep his head too straight. I see that right hook landing. Just like it did when he knocked him out. I think Zhang beats a prime Wilder. Zhang beats him. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Wilder would have struggled, and I'm just freestyling. Even though I think Wilder was the best at his time, it's fighters he would have struggled with. He would have had a hard time with old Herkovich. Abed Caballero probably beats a prime Wilder. I said, with them body shots, Abed Caballero, Frank Sanchez would have been a tough fight. A prime Sanchez versus Wilder, that would have been a tough fight for Wilder. Nah, bro. Yeah. But shout out to Wilder, he did do 10 title defenses. But when I'm looking at it, though, it's a lot of fighters Wilder would have struggled with. There's some fighters. Martin Bakole, I think, beats prime Wilder. Martin Bakole, Abed Caballero, Zhang, they beat Wilder. Every last one of them, they beat him. This young Moses Atama coming up, I think he beats Wilder. That speed. Fabio Wardley might beat Wilder. I'm just being real. I'm looking at this shit. The heavyweight division is damn near a little better than it was when Wilder was in his prime and when he was knocking out them dudes and knocking out Spilker and them. I think this crop a little better than Dominic Brazil and them. Yeah, Fabio Wardley, Moses Atama, Abed Caballero. This is a better heavyweight division. And if you notice, Usyk ain't fought now on one of them. All these dangerous fights. I'm telling you, bro, Martin Bakole still would be a hell of a fight for Usyk. I don't know if he would beat Bakole. I don't know if Usyk beats Wardley. Even though he's more skilled than Wardley, Wardley's power, I think he would clip Usyk. I would bet anything that Caballero stops Usyk to the body. Caballero without a doubt. And I don't think Usyk will ever fight him. Usyk finna try to fight Wilder and go on and retire on the high. Because I'm telling you, the heavyweight division, when you really look at it, Joshua Edwards, it's getting a little saucy. And it's getting dangerous. I'm telling you, we finna run into a heavyweight division, bro, that's gonna be pretty stiff. Wilder had it kind of, I ain't gonna say he had it super easy, but Wilder and Fury, look at Fury's resume. Look at the dudes Joshua was knocking out. Fury, Wilder, and Joshua, they was knocking out C-level fighters. This is a better era than where Wilder and Fury and Joshua was in. Caballero, I think he would have always beat Wilder. Caballero would have beat Joshua. I think Caballero beats Fury. Caballero is different. I have no problem admitting it. What he a German or what? That motherfucker is different. He different, bro. Moses Atama is different. It's different, bro. Joshua Edwards is different. And Warley. Warley is a throwback fighter. Fabio Warley is not that skilled. He get hit flush, but he got a granite chin. He really, really tough. I seen that when he fought Adelaide. Fabio Warley, what I respect about him is his gangster. That motherfucker really tough. That motherfucker really, that light-skinned shit. Yeah, he one of them light-skinned kids to fuck your ass up in school. Get to thinking something soft. You understand me? Yeah, he one of them light-skinned that'll trick your ass. Fabio Warley is really tough. And I don't say that about a lot of fighters. You know, it ain't a lot of fighters I say was tough, you know? Pernell Whitaker was tough. Hagler was tough. Bernard Hopkins was tough. Aaron Pryor was tough. McCallum was tough. Ali for sure was tough. Yeah. I got a little list of fighters that I just put them in that tough category. And Warley, one of them. Warley is a throwback fighter. Warley, he ain't that skilled, bro, but he tough. And he got speed on them punches, and that shit really, really hurt. He got a lot of power and a lot of speed. I think Fabio Warley could have fought in any era. And I said it. It ain't about his skills. It's his mental toughness. And he got the power to knock your ass out. And he got the chin to take what you got. He can take a brutal beating. He one of those fighters that could have been getting whooped in about when it was 15 rounds. Knock your ass out in the 14, 15 round. That's Fabio Warley. He'll take a beating, but he's dangerous the whole fight. Fabio Warley, I got a lot of respect for him. A lot of respect for him, bro. That motherfucker, I used to didn't like him. He gained my respect. This is a more dangerous era than Joshua Wilder Fury. Nah, with Fabio Warley, Abed Caballero, Moses Atama, this shit a little more saucy. It's a little more dangerous. So, nah. But anyway, I think, like I said, this shit almost. It's reminding me of Jake Paul, Mike Tyson. And I ain't saying Wilder's, Mike Tyson was 58 with the knee brace. But Wilder's old, bro. And them legs ain't gonna stand up too much. I'm telling you something, bro. I always wonder, what kind of leg workouts do Wilder do? The boy his legs are not strong. And I ain't saying because the legs small, because you can be a skinny leg motherfucker and still have strong legs. But Wilder's legs, they just they failed him many times. Yeah, the boy never had strong legs. Unless he coming down the pipe with that right hand. But on the back foot, Wilder was always fooled. But anyway, I done talked enough shit. I'm going to play this interview, and I'm going to see if I can get through it. If it get too fucked up, I'm just going to turn the interview off and end the goddamn video. Because I know when you're dealing with a motherfucker like Elliot said, baby, party. When you dealing with a motherfucker like that, bro, I can only hear so much. But yeah, I ain't felt like talking boxing. I ain't felt like fucking with you, motherfucker. Because I just don't like how fighters get so much past. Just in life, though. You know, another thing I want to say, black people, when you look at athletes, but especially black athletes, that shit look like slavery, too. Look how they tried to pepper on Bud with that belt. You gonna pay $300,000? Or we gonna take? Look how fast they took that belt from. But see, why they just? It's like Even our athletes, they know to stay in their fucking place. And right now, Bud, he leaning on Turkey. He leaning on Turkey. But Turkey a slave master too, Bud Crawford. He a slave master too. Wilder try. I'm telling you, bro. A lot of these black fighters have trusted Turkey and they fucked them over. Wilder trusted Turkey. Wilder was so honored to get that Turkey bag. Devin Haney is honored fucking with Turkey. He gonna crash you out, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You motherfuckers think it's better on the other side, bro. Turkey gonna fuck you motherfuckers over too. But anyway, that's why I believe in power, not income. Yeah, money get a lot of things accomplished, bro. But you ain't shit if you don't got power. And that's what our athletes and our entertainers show us every day. They can show us all these fancy cars and all these diamonds. At the end of the day, they on the plantation too. They just got a better paying job than us. When you look at these fighters, they on the plantation too. They just got a better paying job. That's all. And it don't mean that the job is better. They just getting paid more. But with the prostitution mentality that black men have acquired, we equate better money with a better job. It's a better job if it make better money, even though you have to do more weird shit. The more money a black man make in America, the more weird shit he got to do. The more he got to compromise. So I ain't never been led by money, bro. It's the simple things that do it for me. But for money, bro, these dudes will bend over. They would do whatever it takes. Because we worship money. You know, just like them people do. But I'm finna play this interview. I'm gonna try to get through it. Here you go.
Whether you're racing in Formula One,
but
NASCAR, the best race teams have the best engineers. And
we'll see what old reporting got to say.
Alexander Usyk, if he's watching.
Usyk, message for you, Usyk. Man, I just want to say to Usyk, man, I appreciate you for thinking of me. No matter what, if the fight happen or if it doesn't happen, you know, just the thought of it, just to, you know, to put it out there like that.
Okay, I already got to cut this video off. I'm 10 seconds into the goddamn interview. Usyk, thank you. I'm expecting energy like, and I'm not saying I'm promoting mess, but my energy is more like, damn, bro, now you want to finally fight me? You been ducking me for 4-5 years, bro. Like, this is a fact. You've been avoiding me for 4 to 5 years. You went to the UK side to fight. And have been considered top 3 pound for pound for beating up Joshua and Fury. UK fighters. And Daniel the Boy. That has made even black folks in America say that this boy is top 3 pound for pound because he beat up 3 UK fighters. Dope and dog food. But yeah, we be so grateful, bro. I'm going to try to get through this shit.
Just to have the boxing fan raging and going crazy, you know, for something that ain't even happened yet. It's almost like believing in something that you can't see, like believing in this air, but you'll never be able to see it, you know, and people are already soaking it and taking it in, believing in something that they can't even see yet, and they don't even know if it's going to happen.
You know, Wilder, I'm just going to be honest, bro. I grew up around preachers. My pops was a preacher. Granddad was a preacher. So I grew up hearing a lot of preachers. Wilder kind of, you know, when Wilder tried to do these, bootleg ass parables, bro, that shit, it just never seems to make much sense. I get it. You know, Wilder, it's like, you ever seen somebody, you know, I got a cousin like that. He try to act like he a teacher or some shit, but he's just not very good at teaching. You know, I be trying to give my cousin game, but he'll turn that shit around and act like he giving me game. And I'm not trying to be arrogant, but bro, you don't know what I know, and you're not wise like I am. Not trying to down you, little bro, but every time I try to give him game, he try to flip the script like he giving me game. That's who Wilder remind. Like, Wilder be saying some parables, bro, that shit there, that shit make, I'm just gonna leave it alone. Cause you know, old folks used to give little parables like, no, bro, I done heard old folks. Wilder just be making them, I just don't know what the fuck.
Just a thought, you know what I mean? I look at that, thankful for that. Like I said, no one has never gave me opportunities to do anything. And to have this opportunity, bro, it'll be a blessing, man.
Absolutely. On the phone with us, FaceTime, one of the greatest fighters in the history of boxing.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? But I'm doing well. I'm doing very well. How about yourself?
Good. I'm very, very busy, which is a blessing. If it's the alternative, I would say boxing is never slow, but out of nowhere, you're not bothering no one. You're minding your own business. And now you're going viral. Every news outlet is running with your name. You've seen it. Alexander Usyk, they asked him, who does he want to fight? And of course, he wants to challenge himself, and he called you out. Or he said, he talked to his team, and he said that's the fight he wants. What do you think?
Yeah, man, I think it's an amazing thing, if it happens, because you know how boxing is structured, especially the business of boxing, it's like a chart. Boxing goes up and down. Sometimes you may have something established and then it falls through, like if it was a hole under the floor. So of course it's not believable until we actually have contracts and things are going in that direction. But just the thrill of the thought of it, and to come out, to call out and things like that. It's amazing. I would love to have this opportunity. I always have told people in life I never really got any opportunities because of various reasons, that I have of my own opinion as I look at this big, wonderful world that we call life. And, and those that have opportunity and those that don't. And it's a true thing. But, I've always been the one to bless people with opportunities instead of being blessed with that opportunity. So, what I mean? Just to hear him say that, it means a lot. I appreciate him. And it would be even more, thankful to get that opportunity, just to say, somebody officially gave me an opportunity, and yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to hear more details about it and get the fans what they want to see. It's honorable that if he do retire, he want to retire, fighting all the best of the era could offer, and that's how it goes off, because that's what I'm planning on doing myself. I want to unify as well. So, man, so I'm looking forward to it for sure.
No, listen, you've never turned down a fight. Actually, you've taken tougher fights when you could have taken the easy route, obviously. And he's a big name. He's talented. He's smaller. And you have the bazookas in your gloves, so it's going to be a very interesting fight.
Every morning, a new canvas awaits. Come, be the artist of your own day with One Weather.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good fight.
Hopefully.
Like you said, yeah, we'll see. It'll be good. But I'm definitely looking for that 2 times, babe. I gotta feel it again. Boxing is not the same without me. And it's funny how people give you your praises now, but when you was in the position, they wouldn't do it. They dismissed you and said this and said that, but now they miss you. And, you was this and you was all that. And so, I mean, sometimes you just can't stand human beings and the way they act or perform, in life. It's just so ridiculous. We would be so better off if we would just be ourselves as human beings,
Okay, Wilder, going back to parables, I can't deal with no more of this. I don't even want to hear no more. Because Wilder just get to doing these bullshit parables. It just never makes sense. Listen, people are only entertaining this fight because Usyk is calling you out. If Wilder called out Usyk, it would have never made news. But because Usyk is choosing Wilder, now it's being talked about. So, just contradictions. I don't even want to hear no more of it. Matter of fact, let me give it a few more minutes. Let me give it another chance. I just,
and just be great people. I don't know why is that so hard.
I have a saying, just be normal. Is that so hard? Just be normal. Like, it doesn't take much.
Just be yourself. Just,
But champ, I gotta ask you this: Jake Paul and Joshua, I think we're just 2 weeks away or something. Did they offer you the fight? By the way, did Jake Paul's people contact your people?
No, I haven't heard anything of that nature.
What do you think happens with him and Joshua?
I don't know what was in the contract of agreement.
Are you gonna watch? Or
I don't know why I'm always traveling during these different times and shit. I be busy a lot though. I thank God though. I thank God every time I'm like busy, I'm doing something, I'm traveling stuff like that. But yeah, if I'm in a situation where I can watch for sure.
and what's your message to all your fans, people who love you and support you? They're excited. You just fought recently in Kansas. You had a big knockout, pretty fast, correct?
Oh yeah, for sure.
And you're staying in the gym. You look in shape.
Oh yeah, man. I'm always in the gym and stuff. I built me a gym. I got a state-of-the-art gym. So I'm looking forward to starting camp. I got many things coming up. Next year is going to be a big year for me. So we're just planning everything out. Even if the Usyk fight doesn't happen, it's still going to be a big year for me. We got a lot of things coming, planned, and we're just ready to go. It's been a long journey for me, a few years to have to get myself back together after some of the things have occurred and happened. But I appreciate everything. I appreciate the good and the bad. I appreciate the ups and the downs. What is life without those things?
No,
And it makes you feel good
I
to
was
be alive.
your life story. It has to be a movie. They have to do it. They have to do it.
All right, bro. Elias juggling Wilder's balls, just juggling balls. This motherfucker look like a goddamn musician. The way this motherfucker is just juggling balls, bro. Elias setback is the worst. I swear, bro. Like, bro, and I do that. I'm that kind of homie. You ever had a homie that had some other homies he fucked with, but you knew they wasn't solid? Listen, I'm one of them, bro. I do judge you off who you hang with. But I have had homies to where they fucked with a dude that I thought was fraud, but I still was your homie. But I'm to the point now though. That was back then. I'm to the point now, bro. I judge you off who you fuck with, bro. If you fuck with a motherfucker I think is a sucker, I damn near can't fuck with you, bro. You know? I'm telling you, bro. But anyway, did Ellie even say anything about the glove gate? Did he ever support Wilder during that shit, But anyway, that's a whole nother story. I ain't felt like talking about boxing, bro, because this shit ain't shit, bro. Nah, bro, it's cool, bro. I get tired of talking about it. I do. Sometimes I get like that, bro. Cause I don't want that shit to frustrate me so much because you're gonna see a bunch of fake shit, and fake shit frustrates me. And I try to ignore it. I try to put it on the back, but I try to talk about it and almost make it humorous and laugh about it. But sometimes, bro, it just gets serious, and you just be like, bro, I'm really seriously sick of this fuck shit, and I'm just tired of us, bro. I'm tired of us. All we want to do is debate and argue back and forth, bro. But we have no respect. Not only in this sport, but in life, bro. A black man ain't got no respect. It ain't nowhere you can take me and I can say, a black man are respected over here. I care more about that than money, any of that shit, bro. I want when you mention us, bro, there's a respect. Motherfucker got to tread careful and out. Man, you can do it. That's why everybody can say no did it. That's why every time a white girl do a twerking video and twerk like how our women do, she get 1 million views. We still obsessed with a motherfucker doing shit that we do on a regular basis. But anyway, yeah, I get tired of it, bro. I get tired of it. And it's like it's hard to develop a brotherhood outside of a fucking fighter. You motherfuckers bond with fighters and shit, and we gotta have a friendship through the fighter. Yeah, he like the intercede. Yeah, he like the middleman, and we gotta bond through a fighter and develop a friendship, bro. I ain't got time for this soft ass shit. Most of you motherfuckers only fuck with me when I'm fucking with your favorite fighter. So it's too much game banging, bro. I value respect. I value integrity, bro. We're not respected. This is why Lamont Roach is fighting Pitbull Cruz in front of a crowd full of nothing but Mexicans. This is why Lubin went to Fort Worth and fought Virgil, because you can argue that Lubin is a bigger draw than Virgil. Virgil definitely wasn't no bigger draw than Lubin. It was like a 50-50. I feel like it should have been at a neutral spot. But this is why Lubin can go to Fort Worth, Texas, in a crowd full of Mexicans and fight Virgil and fold in the first round, bro. There's no respect. Just no respect. It is what it is. Yeah, I get tired of the bullshit sometimes. But yeah, I am excited about the Cool Boy and Foster fight. I am excited about that. But I'm not excited about the Lamar Roach crew. I think you picked the wrong goddamn cherry, cause that was a. You really think I'm telling you? Just remember I said it, bro. If Lamont, I'm to the point where if Lamont Roach win, I'll be a little surprised. You don't have the defense, bro. That wild ass shit is gonna land, and that shit gonna it's harder than what you think, bro. Isaac Cruz is finna get a highlight reel knockout in front of nothing but Mexicans. He finna go from the bottom to the top, just like before Tank fought him. Nobody knew him. Nobody ain't talked about Cruz in 3 to 4 years. But now that he's beating a black fighter in a crowd full of number of Mexicans, he might get the Tank rematch. This is 903 Boxing. I'm your host, George J. With that, I'm out.